one major thing is to point themselves toward committing to getting the word out. This is what was said. This is the message that's out front, and this is what this can cause. The next part of that is all adult part, where the adults don't punish. The parents usually punish the kid who's been cyberbullied by taking away their devices. Well, then they go through two situations where once I'm now bullied, now my parents are mad at me for being bullied, so now I'm a double victim. And our next step for that is, as a school, once it's reported, now let's take care of the source. Why would someone write that? Why would they do it? And then get them another mode to give an outlet to talk and reach out to one another. Well, the first step, and usually a bully or the person who's pursuing that has been either hurt or looking for a way to gain some form of power. And the best power they can have is have power over themselves. So they step back and say, what words can I write to me that I can encourage myself? Why do I have to write to put someone down when I should write to lift myself up? So for everyone who's ever been critical, trying to hurt someone else, is stop. First, encourage yourself. Before you say anything critical, say what you can be and not what someone else cannot be. Basic thing would be to confront it. Kids are not necessarily as much troublemakers as kids are having trouble making it. And when they get someone that would step up and say, hey, I believe in you, this behavior is only going to lead to even further behavior. So we're going to stop it now. We're going to go forth and we're going to get you better than what you've been using your strengths for, and we're going to use them to do good and not bad. Same thing for the parents. Most of all parents get involved. And once it doesn't get taken care of, try to meet with another parent. At that point, for the parents, it becomes a legal issue. What a lot of people don't recognize is that bullying, cyberbullying, is a form of an assault, and even police will come in and tell you that if it continues, it's harassment, and we want to make sure that everyone gets that dealt with. So as parents, talk to each other, communicate, check the kids' computers, make sure the kids are not setting themselves up for failure, and then be there around them as much as you can. Same thing for the students. Students need to be honest. Students have just been dishonest lately and won't speak up when they see something that's clearly wrong. Guys, don't be liars to one another. Speak the truth. Don't let someone else die. That makes you just as much of a bully if you watch someone as you are actually one participating. So honesty is the first policy. The next thing is protection. If you would want help, give help. And in order to receive something, you have to give it first. Most students can contact me. It's Tory Grant, and you can actually find me on Facebook or torygrant@gmail.com. And I want to make sure I have this correct, and there's a particular legal system. You can actually check with the Texas state laws, and whenever something is not being done from an adult, you can actually go to the legal system and say, here's what's happening, because it becomes a point where lives are threatening. We've had kids commit suicide because of bullying. Kids have lost their self-esteem, confidence, which leads to other issues in their life. So it's legal. Go to the police if you can't get help in school. This school is amazing. I've never been to Duncanville before. They said 1,800 ninth graders would sit and listen to an hour and 10-minute speech. That says a lot. Your character is there. Your ability is there. I've been all over the nation, but to see this many kids together, just listening and wanting to better themselves, tell you it made my heart very, very filled. I would say this to you guys, keep living. Become what you're supposed to be. Live and don't die. Get busy living and not dying.